Well, basically, in terms of your Christmas turkey, that sort of thing, you should always remember not to wash the turkey before putting it in the oven. That can spread bacteria, and there's no need for it. It comes prepared, so there's no need to wash it. Um, you also have to make sure it's cooked thoroughly, which is why we are giving out free thermometers to the public, which pop up once your turkey is ready. You can also check whether your turkey is ready by piercing it in the fattest part, which is between the thigh and the breast. And if the juices come clear, you know that it's well done. And of practicing good refrigeration. So if it cools down, once the turkey cools down, you should keep it refrigerated. You shouldn't leave it out all day. Even if you've made it on that same day, keep it refrigerated. And obviously, good hygiene. Washing your hands between every interval. If you cut up fruit, wash your hands, because then you might transfer some bacteria from that fruit to the meat, etc., etc.
As a Mediterranean culture, seafood is quite popular in Gibraltar and an alternative at Christmas as well, and slightly more dangerous if you're not careful with it.
It can be dangerous. What's very important is to make sure that you get your seafood from a reliable source, because seafood can be affected by the quality of water that it's either farmed or fished in. And in terms of also refrigeration with seafood is very, very important. It's very important not to break the food chain, or to do so as little as possible with seafood, in order to avoid bacteria becoming dangerous.
Leftovers are very popular at Christmas. It makes life easier as well. How long should we have leftovers in the fridge for?
I mean, really, ideally, you're looking at 1 or 2 days after you've done the main meal. Sometimes, because of the amounts, people are tempted to push it as far as they can, but unfortunately, it's best to err on the side of caution. Keep it to 1-2 days at max, and then that's time to say goodbye.
Food poisoning, one of the big dangers, quite dangerous. We had the outbreak in Spain, carne mechada, just at the tail end of the summer. How can we avoid that situation?
Well, I mean, that situation was caused by a problem in the process of the curing of that product, and it can happen. That's what we're here to avoid. That's why we have a presence at the land frontier to ensure the food that's coming in is coming in correctly. That's why we inspect food premises, and that's why we do these types of campaigns, to safeguard the food that's being provided to the public. These sorts of things, in terms of with the listeria outbreak, it was to do with the supply and the way that they were processing the meats. But similar things can well happen in a family setting, just like in these Christmas events where we have a lot of people present. A food poisoning event could really be quite detrimental.